So here we go for another recipe for this week, and this week we're doing just a basic dish. Okay, everybody has had this at one time or another before, but I'm going to show you how I do a grilled cheese sandwich. And what I mean by a grilled cheese sandwich is that you actually do this on the grill. Okay, summertime's here, we're doing a lot of cooking out this year, and we're doing a lot of grilling. So I had a thought that, how would I make a grilled cheese club, okay, a club sandwich basically, with grilled cheese. So this is what I came up with. Okay, I've made this before, I know how this tastes. This is a fantastic recipe. This is probably going to be, if you guys make this, probably one of the best recipes for a grilled cheese sandwich that you will make. And I usually don't say those type of things in my recipes, but this is fantastic. Okay, so here's the ingredients. A little change from the cutting board this morning or this afternoon. We got our grilling little platform thingy going on here. So here we go. Here's the ingredients. I got about 1/3 of a cup of freshly shredded mozzarella cheese. I've got 3 slices, because it's a club sandwich, I got 3 slices of Tuscan bread. Okay, this actually came from Trader Joe's. This is a great bread. I gotta say, their bread is fantastic. So if you guys got a Trader Joe's around you and you want to know exactly what bread I use, this is the bread that I'm using. Okay, all right. We have 6 slices of American cheese over here. We'll try to show you exactly how thick that I get these cut at the deli. Okay, so we got 6 slices of American cheese there. We have 4 strips of bacon. Now, bacon, long ways, I cut them in half, and that's how I cook my bacon. I did cook this on the grill. It's the only thing that you're not going to see today is how I cook the bacon, but cook the bacon any way you want. Stovetop, in the oven, do it any way you want. So in theory, there's actually 2 slices of bacon. Cut in half gives you 4. And I got 2 slices of tomato. 2 tablespoons of butter up here, so we can butter up this bread, and that's it. This is all we're going to need for this. Now, you are going to have to go a little bit slow at this because it's on the grill. You don't want to burn the bread. The whole idea is to get it very, very creamy and very cheesy on the inside, which you will get that from the mozzarella, and the American cheese will make it very creamy. Okay, so very toasty, very crispy. The crunch on this is going to be out of control. That's what we're going to do. So let me just get some of this stuff out of the way. We'll butter up some bread. Preheat your grill. Go ahead and do that now if you'd like to. And you can scrub off whatever was on your grill from the meal before. And we'll get going. We'll get going with this. Just give me 1 second. We'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. We're going to just grab a knife. Now, don't overdo it with the butter. Like I said, I have 2 tablespoons of butter. Sounds like a lot of butter, but we're going to go very, very lightly with the butter. Okay, now, all you people that use, mayo on your grilled cheese sandwiches, you can use that too. I personally think that this just gives it a little bit more flavor. So I'm using just a very light coat of salted butter, which that's kind of how I grew up, with salted butter on my grilled cheese. So that's what we're doing. Okay. All right. So there we go. There we go. All right. So now we're going to head out to the grill. Be a good time to say if you guys like what I do. So I used just almost all of 2 tablespoons for 3 slices of bread. Now, to let you guys know exactly how big this is, there's my hand. That's the size of the bread. This is a big sandwich. This sandwich will feed 2. Okay, if you're lactose intolerant, I don't recommend you to make this sandwich. A lot of cheese, a lot of dairy in this one here. Like I was saying, if you guys like what I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. You get a notification every single time I do a recipe, which is every single week. Share it with your friends and throw a like up if you like, or if you don't like it, throw a thumbs down. That's fine too. It's all good for the algorithm, I guess. All right, we are going to head out to the grill. We're going to get building this thing. Wait until this is done. Wait till you see the step-by-step out on the grill. This thing's a monster. Be right back. So here we go. First things first. We're going to take 1 slice of the bread We're going to put that down. Now this grill is hot because I was cleaning it. Okay, so but you're going to keep your burners on low at this time. And what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 slices. You can overlap those a little bit, and you'll see why I do that at the end of this recipe. And that's because they get nice and crispy. There's going to be a lot of crisp in this. Okay, and then we're going to take some mozzarella, and we're going to take that, and we might not use a whole 1/3 of a pound, but we're going to take some mozzarella here. We're going to also put this on. Like I said, this is probably one of the best sandwiches I think that I've made in a very, very long time. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to start this out as just like any other grilled cheese. We're going to do that. Okay, now, the thing about this is that you also have to close the lid on this. Okay, so you have to get the lid closed to melt the cheese. Okay, oh, you know what? Geez, look at me. There we go. Hold on. I forgot the bacon. The bacon goes on this level. Okay, so we put in our four strips of bacon on now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the top on it, and we're gonna close the lid, and we're gonna leave this like this for probably about 10 minutes. Keep checking underneath because you don't want your sandwich to burn. Okay, so we'll be right back as soon as I flip this and we get all settled. I'll show you how to do the second part of it. Okay, so we are almost ready to flip. You can see the cheese here is getting a little crispy on the edge. Let's check underneath. Okay, so the underneath this is what the underneath looks like, right? Nice grilled. Okay, so we're going to turn it this way. And we're just going to leave this here. We're just going to leave this here for probably about another minute or two, and then we're actually going to flip it. And then we're going to do the second layer. Okay, so I just want to show you guys each step of the way like I always do. So it's just going to be another minute on this side, and we'll bring you right back to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got that couple of minutes out of the way. Now, here's what we're going to do now. Look at how cheesy that is. Okay, so we're going to flip it back this way. Oh, you can't. Yes, sir. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so the next step here now is we're going to put some mozzarella on this side, and it's important that you do this when you flip it, okay? Because by the time the other side browns, all this will be exactly where it's supposed to be, kind of melted down and whatnot, okay? Then we're going to put a couple of tomatoes, just like that. And now we're going to put the other 3 slices of our Land O'Lakes American cheese. Important that that stays on top because that makes the top of the bun stick. Okay, so now I just want to show you guys, if I can, we'll see how, I don't even know if you guys can see that or not, but if you could see how big that sandwich is. That is a monster, okay? Alright, so we're going to go back over here, set this up just like that. Okay, we're going to give this a minute. As soon as this side becomes crispy and brown, we're going to flip it back to this side. And then after that, our sandwich is going to be done. Awesome sandwich. Stay tuned. Wait till you see how this thing comes out. Awesome. Okay, so we are on our last flip now. Okay. So now look at the size of this thing. And we're going to turn and we're going to flip. Now, woohoo! All right, that's it. That's the last flip. We're going to let it cook on that side for a few minutes, and this sandwich is done. We'll take it up in the house, we'll cut it up, we'll plate it up, we'll do a taste test, and we'll be on our way with this recipe. Hang in there just another couple of minutes. Okay, that last flip is all done. Look at this thing. I'm going to turn this around for you guys too. Look at that. We'll spin it around and show you exactly what the other side looks like coming off the grill. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, so this is done. We're going to put this over here on a plate. We're going to kill our burners, and it's lunchtime. Okay, so here we go. We have our sandwich. Look at this thing. Whew, and it is so hot. But look at that. That is how I make my grilled cheese sandwiches. All right? Yes, sir. Just like that. Got the bacon, the tomato. Oh, boy. This is going to be fantastic. All right. Like I said, 2 people can eat off this. Let's cut this up. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful sandwich. This is a gorgeous sandwich. And we're going to move this out of the way now. And we're going to bring in a plate like this. And we're going to, now we're going to show you what the inside, look at that. Look at that. Okay. So there we go. So we can't plate it like this because it's just going to fall all over the place. So we're going to, basically we're just going to plate it just like that. And the only thing we're going to serve this with, because I think it's fitting for a hot summer day, all right, is we're just going to serve it with a little potato chips, just like that. And we're going to serve this with a little pickle. Okay, maybe like this. So this is how we're gonna serve that, just like that. All right. So, all right. If you guys like this grilled cheese club that we worked on, go ahead and put a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, right? Thumbs up, notification bell, subscribe, all that. Okay. We're going to be right back with a taste test. We're going to let you guys listen to that crunch. Don't get too jealous. Right back. So let's take a bite of this. Let's do a taste test. All right. Does that look good? Leave it in the comments below if you think that grilled cheese club looks good. Bacon, tomato, mozzarella cheese. Look at the crispiness from the grill. Beautiful. All right. So enough of that. Let's get into this taste test. So good. It's the bread. The bread makes this. I'm a big bread and butter fan. All right, that's it. That's it for this week. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Grilled Cheese Club. That's how I make it. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Another great grilling recipe for summertime. Go out and fire up that grill. Make this grilled cheese sandwich. Just follow the directions. You'll be totally okay with this. Creamy, crunchy, little sweetness from the tomato, little salty from the bacon. Absolute perfect. Could be the best grilled cheese sandwich I've ever had. All right, guys, until next week, we will see you guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next week in the next video.